Hello and welcome back to the Rome to Victory campaign Celleno, South African campaign. And we are still advancing through Celleno. We are now besieging the school over here. And basically I will line up a platoon along this wall, look through the windows, and then just rush in, hopefully kick the Germans out if they're still in there. So far there seems to be nobody in this main school building here, but there might be more. After that we will advance towards the southern exit and secure that as well, and after that I will probably ceasefire, because I don't want to clear the abbey here, which is full of Germans that we can't do anything about because they're in a basement without windows. Which means that basically they're useless anyway, so just gonna ignore them. Anyway, let's see how this goes. Another thing I failed to mention is that I actually have a lot of artillery ammunition left, and the last strike will be launched on this last objective over there. Basically all the rest of the greased ammunition. I just had to reposition my artillery observer to get it on target. Okay, yeah. So this side is clear, we will rush in. And then we will see what happens. After all, fighting is not really the strength of Commonwealth troops. But we do have Thompsons and Brents, so could be worse, I guess. For the Horde! Anybody in here? Yep. Oh, that's coming from over there and from over here. Oh, it's full of Germans, we're so screwed. Thompson, use the Thompson! Oh, they have a machine gun as well. Holy crap, we owned them! I take back everything I said about the house fighting qualities of my troops, because we just completely wiped them out. Okay, but there's still people shooting from the other building. Okay, I need to move more troops over here because these are getting suppressed. But holy shit, they went in there like a Terminator. Okay, here comes the cavalry. Okay, we got one. Not the MP40 guy though. Ah, he got hit. We're gonna pick him up. Gonna be fine. Go into this building as well, so we have more windows to work with. Yep, that's fine. Okay, they seem to be retreating. Okay, we wiped those guys out. So next up, this platoon will stay here, but probably go into some of the upper floors. So we have a nice field of fire on these last buildings. And then the other, like the first platoon that attacked here, I'm already moving them into here just to check out more rooms, although this should be clear, just logically. But these guys will then leapfrog into this building, and from here I should have a nice overview over anything, and then I will shell that with my Shermans, and of course the artillery is being called in. Sadly we don't hear those call-ins because the South African voices are bugged, which is kind of annoying because it's really the only thing that sets them apart from other Commonwealth nations, from what I can tell. Okay, pick up the wounded dude. Yeah, already being done. Nice. We spotted Jerry's down here in this forested area. Like that dude. So I kinda wanna drive these out of there. Okay, so there's still the machine gun in there. I hope the Sherman will spot it soon. Ah, crap. Casualty. Nice. And my artillery is coming in too. Use HE. Probably because it finds a piece of ground there or something. That's annoying. I hope I can get these people into here somehow, so they don't get mowed down needlessly. Oh, we're actually hitting close to the target area already with the artillery. Let's start the fireworks. I'm opening up with everything. Infantry, tanks, and artillery is of course landing as well. Yeah, they're just crawling away now. Yeah. That's the end of that stupid machine gun. Haven't gotten more fire from any of the other buildings though. How did he get hit? Ah, crap, I need to retrieve that Fiat. And the artillery is falling. Some nice direct hits on the buildings as well. I think the last platoon which I still have in reserve, I will use to attack that while these others are in Overwatch. Just along this road. Always nice if you have to burn up artillery. Platoon HQ will hopefully help this dude. Actually, he's dead. Then they will at least get a Thompson. Then I need to retrieve this Piat. I don't know what got him. Because I didn't see any machine gun fire or anything. Maybe some stray round, but sadly I had ended the round before I could check it out. wait until the artillery has expended its ammo here. The artillery fire is actually getting stronger as more batteries are ranged in, because I just told all the batteries to fire at this. I wonder if we will be able to destroy one of these stone buildings, but they're pretty resilient, I think. And by destroy I mean actually make them crumble to the ground. This guy sees somebody. Oh! Okay, these Germans have woken up here. Nice, German tank just shot at them automatically as well. They're running. Yeah, just run. You're completely outmatched here. That's a very long artillery strike. Why do I have nobody on the second floor here? That's the company HQ. And here comes the last platoon, which I will use... Oh god. Which I will use to rush this objective. Well, there's some damage to the buildings here. Where the machine gun nest was. Okay, I think one battery is still firing, and after that we can advance. Kind of doubt anything is left. These Germans seem to have retreated somewhere where we can't reach them, which is fine. They're not in any objective areas. We really shelled this stuff. Next round, the reserve platoon will attack. These guys are in Overwatch, the tanks are in Overwatch. Should be relatively safe. Famous last words, of course, but still. I hope I haven't mistimed this, but should be fine. I'm fairly certain the barrage will end after this one. So, barrage has ended, the dust has settled. Let's check out this village or whatever. I want to get into this building to get a nice overview, and the others will run along the street just to check out these buildings. And since this is the whole objective area here, once I have people in this or this building, and there's no Germans in this, I will simply end or cease fire the scenario. Because I don't want to storm the Abbey. And I'm pretty sure I will win with these in my hand. It's coming from down there though. Other than that, I think the objective area is clear. There's not even dead Germans here, so I bombarded this for nothing, basically. So yeah, I'm gonna hit ceasefire next, and that should give me the win, since I only lack the Abbey, and I think if I storm that I will have more casualties than it's worth the points, to be honest. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, fuck you, you have lost anyway. Probably coming from down there somewhere. Maybe the retreating Germans. So yeah, let's cease fire. And here we go. South African Army major victory. We don't have the Abbey. Okay, that was to be expected. Friendly casualties though we secured, so that's 100 points. They still have the Abbey, okay. And destroy Allied forces, they failed. 12 men killed, 60 men wounded, lost one... Oh yeah, right, we lost that one German tank. They lost 39 men killed, 37 wounded, and 3 men that we captured, and 2, like, other vehicles. So let's see. Oh, there was a sniper. With 2 casualties, actually. You know what? That's probably what took out that Piat dude. These are the guys who kept shooting at me, but yeah, they're rattled. No, wait, actually that's coming from over here, yeah. So there's one German strongpoint left here, but because that's outside of all of the objective areas, I simply ignored them, because why would I? They had a Panzerschreck there. That's this machine gun, which shot at me in the end. And yeah, that's just a squad and a platoon HQ. No reason for me to tangle with those guys. Other than that... Oh. Oh, little lag. Okay, that's from the anti-tank gun. I just... Oh, okay, so they jumped down the cliff when the artillery started, and then I never noticed them because they're down in the underbrush here. Okay, yeah, fair enough. You be there, Germans, you be there. But yeah, the rest of that I captured. So now the Abbey... Like, look at that shit. Imagine me having to storm in there. I can only come in through these 2 gates. All, like, the Germans shoot at me from several different directions. I can't properly shoot at them from the outside. I mean, I can, but not without wasting a lot of ammunition. I mean, now I have some Shermans left, like this one, who have some HE left. No, wait, this one only has AP. Yeah, okay. But yeah, these, like, a few HE rounds. So maybe if I would have pulled the Shermans back here, I could, like, make another hole in there, but to be honest, I just don't think it would be fun or worth it. And I mean, I won anyway. I mean, what do they have in there? They have 1 marksman with a semi-auto, Panzerschreck where we actually hit somebody, okay. Yeah, platoon HQ with a submachine gun, battalion HQ, oh, where we apparently killed the battalion commander at some point. Another submachine gun HQ support team. 2 submachine guns, yeah, it would have been so annoying to get them out of there. So yeah, fuck them. It's like, they can't do anything from here, we just like can accept their surrender in a few days when their fucking water gets rare or whatever. So what do we have here? Okay, yeah, that was that machine gun nest that was here. They retreated and never bothered us. The only survivor from the anti-tank gun. So do we want to check some stats here? Machine guns probably useless. Yeah, they were only there to suppress. So let's see, 15 and one and 2 pucks. So that's a pretty good guy here. What's his name? Jordan. That's probably how that's pronounced. 9 from 11 Troop HQ. Most of the Shermans I couldn't even use in this scenario due to lack of HE ammo. Like this guy, 8 casualties all in all, but not in this scenario. Let's see, the Firefly 2, but 10 overall. Reconnaissance vehicle where the machine gunner got shot out. Let's see, oh yeah, there was the Firefly again. 11 and 1 Panzer 4H. 13, 1 Panzer 4H, nice. 11, 23, I think that might be the highest so far, right? Yeah, I don't want to check all of the infantry, just a few maybe. These guys with the 2 Bren guns only got 1 guy all in all. Platoon HQ here. Yeah, the infantry was pretty depleted in the end. Let's see if we find any infantry like troop with a, or section rather, with some kind of impressive score, but looks pretty benign here. I think this was the campaign that was mostly won by the tanks, really. Yeah, 4. Now, okay, these guys were the good ones. 9 all in all, 8 in this one. They took out a puck. Yeah, you really see how the troops were depleted and how we actually like got weird weapon loadouts, you know, where we have Brents and Piats left and all the rifles replaced. Scouts here. So yeah. If we check these guys, I don't think there will be much here. Actually, I want to look at that one squad that walked in here and just mowed them down. And it was this one, yeah, with 5 all in all. Okay, so this campaign, all in all, I would say thumbs up. It started, the first 2 scenarios I felt were kind of meh. Kind of not bad or anything, but not that exciting or interesting. Nothing to like make you think, oh yeah, I want to play this. Then it really picked up with the second one. The second one had really cool terrain, and this one too has really cool terrain. I don't like this Abbey area here, because it's like, why do you put an area like this into like a campaign where you have limited HE ammunition and no pioneers to blow a hole into walls and stuff? It just seems like not that fun. But okay, I'm guessing that was there in real life, and maybe they didn't have any pioneers, although that seems unlikely, but I don't know. But yeah, it's that one I didn't like, but all in all, this scenario I think was actually pretty great. The terrain is cool. It's extremely varied. So you have long-range stuff, like I'm shooting stuff from a kilometer away with the Vickers from here, and long-range HE fire support against the PUC and so on. But then there was also forest fighting, but not too much, because usually that gets glitchy and unfun. But a little bit of forest fighting here. Then there was town fighting, including some real close combat stuff in here. So it was pretty varied. The only thing that was missing was like an enemy tank. I was fairly lucky that I took out this anti-tank gun in the beginning, because that was actually a pretty mean position. But I think like the first artillery strike on the school just knocked this out with these 2 hits here. So yeah, I think that was actually the big one, the big guns as well. So yeah, all in all, it's a good campaign, decent campaign. It's not one of the amazing ones, like the foiling Fustian campaign, for example. I would say it's better. Some of the Paper Tiger campaigns, I think, are clearly a bit more well made in parts, and more like thought through, and well, also frankly longer. But it's I think this is probably better than the Courage Conquers campaign, which was really samey and then stupid in the end. So yeah, it's let's call it a good average, you know, like a slightly above average. Let's put it that way. I liked it. It's pretty good. And of course, it's fairly unique to Command South Africans. Although of course they don't talk, which makes it a bit lame. I'm guessing they will fix that next patch, of course, but still, that kind of, because obviously I probably won't play this again. So, and who knows if I'm ever going to get the chance to play with South Africans again. I mean, it's not like, I don't think there's even another scenario, and I don't play quick battles, so probably I will never hear those voices even after they are fixed. Spotter here. Oh yeah, they did cause some casualties, and all in all, yeah, they did knock out one pack gun, so that's cool. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this campaign. I don't think I will do more Fortress Italy stuff. Now, according to the forums, as far as I know, the module for Red Thunder is supposed to be released relatively soon, but you know, I've heard that before. Now, when that comes out, I will do some content for that as well, but for now, I think I've got enough of Combat Mission, because while I did enjoy this, there also were so many of the bugs and weird issues that this game always kind of brings with it. You know, hashtag bridges and so on. So yeah, kind of mixed feelings, but overall good campaign. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, have a nice day. Actually, as always, I forgot there's always an end of campaign screen. Allied force total victory, of course. The drive on Celleno appears to have paid off. German forces are withdrawing under pressure from the entire area. The men of the 6th South African Armored Division have acquitted themselves well in their first major battle of this Italian campaign. We suffered, all in all, in the whole campaign, 45 men killed, 53 wounded, lost 3 tanks and 2 armored vehicles. They lost 192 men killed, 170 men wounded, 40 men missing, 4 tanks from that weird counterattack they had, and 4 other vehicles lost. Anyway, that's it.